What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Hunterx here, bringing us another episode of Stoneblock 2. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. With that being said, you're new around here, click that subscribe button, and let's get into today's episode. Alright, guys, so I've lost my mind, okay? Like, this series, I'm already tired of this series, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I need to upload 3 videos a day, and I'm just not having it with this series, man, anymore. I don't know. I kind of lost motivation, I guess, for it, if you will, if you could say. Definitely lost a little bit of motivation. That's definitely a true factor. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna keep trying to truck along here and keep doing what I do best, and that's making videos. And I know that these 2 videos are extremely late, and I'm super sorry about that. Again, today I didn't stream. I just had a lot of shit going on in real life, personal stuff and whatnot, so I didn't really get a chance to you know, record videos and get things done and as I would like, but it is what it is. It happened, and yeah. So moving forward here, oh, interesting. Blaze rods are invisible on the crafting table. And then I think we need emeralds as well. But guess what? No threat, no worry. We have emerald chickens. There we go. There we go. Delete all that stuffs. Oh my lord. That is very slow. You know, is there anything that we should do in this series? I don't feel like there's really not much that we can work towards. I mean, actually, ooh, wait a minute. Is Project EX in this pack? Project EX is in this pack. I didn't know. I did not know that Project EX was even in this pack. You know what it is? That's what it is. I think because, like, when you think of Project EX, you think of like all those crazy bonsai EMC bonsai power flowers, the final star, the crazy, like, you know, transmutation table and stuff. I feel like that's why I kind of always kind of fail to notice Project EX, right? It's one of those things where it's just like, oh, like, I didn't know it was in the pack, because, like, I'm so used to identifying Project EX from, like, the power flowers and things like that, you know? Or the EMC links or something like that crazy. Something of that crazy of a nature. Alright, let me go ahead and figure out what I'm going to do for this episode, and we'll be back. Every time I go get up to go move, my stupid pants keep getting caught on the microphone stand, and it's so annoying. It's incredibly annoying. Alright, well, we've got 12 of those bad boys. You know what? We should start working on a chicken room. Yes, I said it. Start working on a chicken room. Because why wouldn't we want to work on a chicken room? We have 77,000 cobblestone. That's actually... that's honestly not a lot. So I'm thinking just through this wall here, we can do like a chicken room or something. Also, this is not going to have a lot of power. It only has 400k left. Now, have we been charging our bad boy up? We have been. Good. Let's get that baby in there on the map, right? Like, if I go in here and start picking up all these entities, there shouldn't really be a problem. So, honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think this might be the last and final episode of Stoneblock, to be honest with you. I kind of want to move on and play something else already. I just don't know what I want to play, what I want to start. And honestly, guys, you guys are going to have to get used to this. This is the way I like to run my YouTube channel. If I lose motivation for something, I lose motivation for something, right? I can bring back Sky Factory. I can do whatever I please. I just don't know what it is going to be yet. And part of me is very hesitant, and I don't want to, but at the same time, I kind of do want to bring something new to the table. I don't know what it would be. I might even bring back the Mod Projects Season 2. Just because, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling it. I really am. I've been really just wanting to play something else, right? And do something else. Something that really hasn't been done before. I don't know. We're going to have to kind of see where we kind of go from here. Right? I mean, what does the energy acceptor need? I might, if I actually might retract that statement. I don't know yet. And as of right now, since I really don't know where I want to kind of go with this, I think our best option is to continue with this. Right? That's kind of like our only option that we kind of have. Again, I actually might even consider bringing back the Mod Projects. I have been feeling it in my blood. Every time I go back to a series or think about a series that I really had fun playing, which was the Mod Projects, I don't know why. I feel like I rushed it so quickly and didn't really get to do what I wanted to do, which was really just practice my building skills, right? And that's something that I really didn't get to do, right? Which is unfortunate, but another quartz, redstone dust. But yeah, I don't know. We'll kind of have to kind of see where things go moving forward. And the thing is also too is like, you guys gotta realize I'm trying to live my life through a principle of kind of like doing something or switching it up and just never looking back, right? Not to say that, again, I have Sky Factory 3 on basically, like, I have it on a list, right? A lot of the series that I'm currently working on, a lot of the things that I do have, like, if I remember to show it on screen, I will. Like, I have a spreadsheet of, like, what packs I have completed and are never going to look back on. And then there's a list of packs that I have started. Again, this was only started because of Sky Factory 3. I do eventually want to go back to Sky Factory 3. So this might be a case and scenario where I feel what's best for my sanity. Again, it's taking me hours to record this my video because I'm just not feeling the motivation, if you will, to record Stoneblock 2. Something I have lost motivation in recording Stoneblock. I know what it is, but it happened, and now it's like I need to figure out how can I move forward, and so on and so forth. Right? And that's another thing, guys. Like, this goal of uploading 1,000 YouTube videos by the end of this year, I gotta keep shit moving. I can't keep, like, pondering on days and missing days and only doing 2 videos a day. It just can't happen that way. Like, if I'm gonna really want to upload 1,000 videos by the end of this year, it has to be 3 videos a day for 365 days or less. Or thank God at the time that I started this challenge, or I say this goal, I already had like 150, 160-ish public videos. So like that kind of really gave me an upper hand. Like, imagine if I was just starting as a newbie, right? A new YouTuber, and trying to achieve this goal. And like, it would be physically impossible with the amount of days that I have missed. I think I've like only missed like 3 or 4 days. But those 3 or 4 days, man, they do add up. Trust me. Because those 3 or 4 days is like 12 to 15 videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, easily. But yeah, also, like, I haven't been feeling that growth, feeling that, like, I don't want to be that person, but I haven't been myself for the past couple of days, right? I've had a lot on my mind, a lot of things go on in my head, scenarios, things that I can't talk about, and I refuse to talk about. It's a very tricky topic. It's a very tricky scenario. But I'll give a hint to it, as in this: wanting someone so bad, but they don't realize they keep hurting you day by day. I wouldn't say hurt, but it crushes your heart day by day that you don't have this person, and you can't cuddle with this person, you can't be with this person. That is what's been kind of like toying on my mind recently, and maybe that could be the reason why I've had no motivation to do any grinding whatsoever. And it's very evident in day 14 or day 13 or 14, 13 and 14 of my Ozone live series. When it comes to the lack of doing hard things and having to grind for something, my passion is not lining up with the passion I used to have a year ago when I was doing my Titan mode Let's Play and my Titan mode live. They're not matching up. You know what I mean? And that's probably in most 90% of because of my mental health and where I have decided to take myself this past following week. And also part of it is like digging myself out of that shithole, right? I think, to be honest, I feel like it's very important for me as a smaller YouTuber to be very transparent with my audience, or my small audience that I have, right? I am one to always be 100% transparent. I talked about in my Discord today how I wasn't going to be live because I had real life things to take care of. Again, being with my mental health and other things and family, things like that. Things that I just need to take care of. And also things like appointments that I wanted to set up, things like that. I wanted to make sure I got that stuff out of the way. Because, again, also, it's always good to have a day off. One day off. I'm not saying take a whole month off. I'm just saying for me to take that one day off. By the way, as you're seeing this, it's probably like 9, 10 o'clock. Like, this is my first day, like, my first true day off of streaming in 30 days, right? Like, I've been live or have tried to live stream for 30 days straight. right? Not like consecutive, like day in and day out straight, but you know what I mean? Like 8 hours every day for 38 days. And I mostly did it, but I took like 1 day off, 2 days off, including today. Because I think it's very important that we have our time off. It's so important to be able to have your own time to do whatever you want to do or whatever. And maybe that's where I struggle the most, is because I am constantly looking at my path, looking at what I need to do, and in order to like grow on YouTube and on Twitch and further my businesses. Maybe that's what's stopping me mentally and physically. I'm not taking the time to just spend a day with myself, right? And here we go again. This is the shit show of my channel. Like, once I get into deep sand and deep conversation, it is what it is. And you know, things that I don't know if I should announce, but I'm gonna announce it anyway. Me and my best friend, who I met at a really pivotal, rough point in my life, we decided, like, she came up to me, she's like, hey, we should start a podcast. And I was like, I would love that. And I wanted to start my own podcast because I don't know, for me, I just love talking. And that's why live streaming for me is such a breeze. Like, we can be getting into like the craziest fucking conversations on my stream. And if you haven't followed me over there yet, over at twitch.tv/official Hunterx, I advise you do so, because we get into some deep shit sometimes. What? No, how do I turn it into the housings? Oh, we need more of that quartz glass stuff. Okay, fair enough. I don't know, I just love... There's things in my life that I would love to talk about, and there's also things like emotions and feelings about certain people that I tend to bury down super deep and don't like to talk about. And that goes to anybody. Not even my best friends know a lot of my emotions and feelings that I feel, because it's, I don't know, it puts me in a weird spot. It makes me vulnerable, and it makes me feel so anxious to tell them how I feel, how I truly feel. It's awful. It's awful sometimes. And then, like, oof, and don't quote me, but it's like, on top of that, now my desire of being rich and being a YouTuber and being this multimedia entertainer and having the public's perception and public eye on me at all times, it's a doozy. It's a battle. And I hate to say it that way, but sometimes it's the truth. Like, the anxiety that I have and the feelings that I have for certain people and the things that I've said on stream and in videos really kind of makes me anxious. It makes me feel a certain type of way. And, you know, like, it would be impossible at this point to go back and look at every broadcast and watch every broadcast, because I have thousands and thousands of hours of footage, content that's public. And it's just like, I can't go through all of it, and I can't basically suppress myself. And that's just the way I feel sometimes. Like, look back 4 Stoneblock episodes ago, I talk about someone who is very endear, close to my heart. I don't say any names or anything like that, but I talk about it. And it's just like, I've honestly, in the past 2 days, I've had second doubts of taking that video down. If I'm being completely honest, that anxiety in me tells me to take it down. But the other part of me, the part of me that is doing this challenge of uploading 1,000 videos, is telling me, keep it up. Like, leave it there. It's there. It happened. It's on the internet, and it's going to be on the internet forever. No matter what you do and no matter what you say, it's always going to be on the internet. You know what I mean? Those are the types of things. You can tell by the tone of this video how I started and where we are now, how my tone has changed. It's actually incredible. And like I hope that you guys are very understanding of a lot of the shit that I'm talking about. It is deep stuff. I'm very vulnerable to you guys because I feel like, again, 100% transparency between me and you, the audience, is very important. For sure. Like, I would never, like, again, like, I would tell you about it and I would walk around it, but I would never tell you what the actual problem is and what's actually going on. In certain cases, right? Like, for an instance, my love life. That is something that I will keep private, and my feelings for certain people. And those people aren't in the YouTube space and or in the entertainment business, so their names shall not be brought up. Not even arbitrary names will be brought up. Again, I will say someone, her, or whoever, but I will not say names. Because, again, they don't deserve, like, if they don't want to be in the public eye, and they don't want to be dragged into social media, then they don't want to be dragged into social media. Simple as that. It is what it is. You know? And, you know, you got, and one of the main things that I've learned through my life is respecting boundaries. Respecting boundaries is such an important thing, right? It's something that I had to learn, and I had to, unfortunately, I had to learn it at 12 and 13 years old. But you know what? I am thankful that I did learn it from the person I did. Very, like, yeah, anyway. I'm gonna stop talking before I spew too much. Right? It's always better to stop talking before you spew. You know what I mean? It's always better to shut up. That's just the way, I don't know, that's just the way I was raised, man. And also, like, part of me, again, like, part of me growing up was, like, just shut up, you know? Don't speak your feelings. Don't, you know, like, suppress it. Just stay quiet. Go to the corner of the room and just never talk. And that's what I learned, to be honest. And that's why I'm still, like, the way I am today. Maybe if I express the way I feel to certain people, I might be somewhere different in life if that was the case. But yeah, I was learned, and a lot of it comes from being bullied in school, to being told I was worthless and I meant nothing to the world, and that I would never be nothing, right? Those three things as a kid growing up, being told by your bullies. I've even was told by teachers that I would, you know, grow up to be nothing if I didn't get my school education, and things like that really kind of, like, fucked with my head, in the sense where this was my first year of high school. 10th grade came around, and this is when the effects really started to, like, hit. I was already a bad kid in 9th grade, right? Because I was already dealing with the bullying. But then the teachers kind of added on the fact that, like if I don't finish and stay in school, I would amount to nothing. Things like that. And then that led to more problems. I would start disrespecting teachers, telling them to suck my dick, shut the fuck up. I actually, you know, a teacher went to go take my phone because I had my I had one earbud in, one earbud out. It was during history class. I slapped the teacher's hand away from touching my phone. That's an assault. But I'm lucky after class, because I took my phone and walked out of class, right? And I knew that this teacher next period had a study. So I skipped my next class, right? My next class did not give a fuck about. It was actually my study period, and I loved that. I didn't care at the time, but at the same time I really did, because I liked that teacher. That teacher was the only person who believed in me in that entire school, which was, like, it felt like I didn't skip it all the way. So I went to my locker, put my stuff away, and then I went to go to that classroom because they weren't on the same floor. My study was in the basement of the school, and this teacher that I basically assaulted, you could say it was assault, but it wasn't. I don't think, at least. But I went up and I apologized for doing what I did, right? You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I still miss that damn teacher, man. Now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I fucking miss that teacher. She was the best, man. Like, if I could give her the best teacher award, I fucking would. Hands down. But anyway, this video just took a drastic, deep turn for no reason. I don't even know what the fuck I was blabbing about. But yeah, we got AE. We got Applied Energistics going. We just now need a terminal. And that's really it. Which needs these cables. Do we not have... Oh, wait. We need the quartz fiber stuff. Alright, well... Which needs more glass. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Alright, well, next time we'll come and we'll finish... Hopefully this, and I won't get too deep with things, and yeah. But with that being said, if you guys did enjoy today's episode of Stoneblock 2, please do me a huge favor. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, ding on that notification bell, all that fun stuff. Follow me on my Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that will be linked down in the description down below. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to love ya. I'm going to leave ya. Till next time.